Hey guys, it's Erica. So it's May 26th, and this is a post that is brain tumor awareness adjacent. So as you may remember, a very, very long time ago, I signed up to be a World Cup volunteer. But let's back up a little bit. When I was diagnosed back in July of 2023, some of you know that I was like, oh my gosh, a World Cup is coming to Dallas, and I probably will not live long enough to see the sport that I grew up playing, the sport that I played in college. I will not live long enough to see it played where I live. So here we are. I live long enough to sign up to apply to be a volunteer. And lo and behold, they pick me to come in for an interview. And then I find out that my cancer is back. So I strategically go and interview to become a World Cup volunteer literally just a couple of days before I have surgery. And then starts the incredibly long process of waiting to see if I'm actually selected. And lo and behold, I'm selected. And so I have my first training a couple of months ago, and then more waiting because I have to wait to schedule a shift to pick up my accreditation and uniform. And finally, that day arrived, and that was Monday, Memorial Day. And as you guys know, I'm still having issues with driving, and so I strategically picked Monday so Sean could drive me down. So Sean and I drive down to Fair Park on Monday, and I pick up my accreditation and uniform. So this video is to show you my swag that I picked up, which included this top. I got 4 of these, my little Dallas patch, as you can see. Now, what I cannot show you in this video is my accreditation pass. They were very strict about that. You cannot show that in social media. But if you are local, tell me and let me show you my accreditation, because Lord have mercy, it is a doozy. Because when I applied, I uploaded this very pretty picture of myself. And I thought that that was the picture they were going to use. And then I go to pick up my accreditation and uniform, and something was wrong. I don't know what. It got flagged somehow. And they were like, we need to retake your picture. Well, homegirl, I guess, didn't put a brush through her hair before we went down there, or maybe the wind caught it. I don't know. There were pop-up storms that day. So I sit down to take my picture, and the girl who was taking the picture didn't think to say, do you want to slick back your wispies? Because, you know, I've got post-op wispies still, and if I don't wisp them back, they fly out like tentacles. So she snaps my picture, and there are tentacles everywhere in this picture. And that's my accreditation picture now. It looks like I don't know how to use a brush. So again, if you see me in real life, ask to see my accreditation picture, because it is a wild hot mess. Anyway, back to the swag. So first, they gave us these Adidas shoes, which we are expected to wear at all of our shifts. They also gave us socks, cool Adidas socks, 3 pairs. They also gave us this hat. I'm not a fan of hats, but I'll probably want it, considering we will be working in June and July. They also gave us this fanny pack. They said bring it to every single one of your shifts, and put all of your belongings in it, because this is how you will keep track of your belongings. Again, there's a Dallas patch on this one too. So every city is different. Every city has a different patch. We also got a jacket, which I will show you. I wisely got a small. Okay. We also got shorts, and let me tell you, yes, I tried for an extra small, folks. They were already out. These things, you could fit 2 of me in these. Look at these. Who else wants to get in here with me? My Lord. And by the way, we are not allowed to alter these. So this is gonna be joy. I think Sean said something about wearing these after the World Cup. I was like, you insane? This is not my fit. Look at this. They're like 2 heads tall. Very funny. Let's see what else. What else did I get? That might be it. Yeah, I think I showed you everything. And of course, they gave us this big, huge bag to put everything in. Oh, they gave us a poncho in case it rains. They also gave us some deodorant and some lotion. When they gave this to us, by the way, they gave us Dove, which is great. One of the brands that does not test on doggies. Get rid of your secret, guys. Secret tests on doggies. When they gave this to us, I go, okay, so what about sunscreen? And the chick looks at me for a second and she goes, oh, yeah, guess they didn't really think that through. Yeah, we're gonna be volunteering in Texas, in Dallas, and nobody thought to work with a supplier to give us some sunscreen. So anyway, guess that's a BYOS, bring your own sunscreen. So yeah, so we got all of these goodies. But yeah, there's another patch, guess gotta figure out where that goes. But yeah, super excited. My first shift is on June 14th, and I did sign up for a shift on July 3rd because I thought, what better way to celebrate your 3rd crane-anniversary than to work a shift at the World Cup, which you're actually alive for. So anyway, I have another venue training in a couple of days. Let me know if anybody wants to drive me down to Fair Park, because that's still kind of a cognitive mess for me. Anyway, do I look good? Oh, that's where that other patch is supposed to go. Okay, whip it on. I guess I better put it on. Look at me being all official. So yeah, made it. I don't know, one of 6,000 volunteers in Dallas. I don't even know how many people applied in Dallas, a bazillion. So anyway, so yeah, your girl made it. So yeah, we really need this June 2nd MRI to be clean, guys. We really, really do. Okay, so yeah, we need some clean MRI vibes. Oh, by the way, it says volunteer on the back. I don't know if you can see that. All right, volunteer.